Welcome back to the Legacy Builders channel. My name is Sean Young, and this channel was designed to help you walk out your God-given gift in the marketplace. Everything that we do here is for free, so do me a favor. If you got something good out of today's message, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and send this video to someone who you think would find value in it. Let's dive in. If you're in a builder's organization, whether it's direct sales, network marketing, you're in recruiting models, and you have an opportunity to build a winning team, I'm going to talk to you about the 8 components that allowed me to become the #1 recruiter inside of my industry. Number 1 is, are you the person that you need to be to attract the right kind of people? I realized that there was a lot of things about myself that I needed to change in order for me to be a great leader that's going to be able to lead and attract high value people. A lot of people, they tend to think about, what do I need to add into my life to become a better person? In reality, there's a component that you need to subtract out of your life. What are the things that I am doing that is holding me back from becoming a high value person? And I realized that there was a lot of things about myself that I needed to change. I used to spend a majority of my time when I was in the Marine Corps going out and drinking, spending time with the wrong associations. And I realized that when I subtracted those things out of my life, I actually became a better person, more so than adding brand new things into my life. I naturally started to attract higher value individuals into my organization. Number 2, you have to expect to hire every qualified person that you sit down with. The only reason why someone doesn't move forward with you is because you either said something that made them not want to make a decision to move forward, or you didn't say something that didn't allow them to make the decision to move forward. But if you have the expectation in your mind before you even meet with this person, and you say to yourself, you know what, I am going to bring this person into business. I have an opportunity that's going to completely transform this person's life, and I have full confidence that I'm going to be able to do that. There is zero reason why I have hesitation that I'm going to allow this person to come into business with me, because I'm going to say all the right things. So if you have the expectation, it's going to bring a lot more confidence. You're going to come onto the call with authority. You're going to be meeting with this person with having authority that you're going to be able to help this person completely transform their lives. Number 3, you need to understand that there's 3 parts of a sale. And when you're bringing someone into business with you, you're selling them on the dream and the idea that they have the ability to do something. Guys, just understand this, that sales is just helping someone understand how to change the way that they are currently thinking and changing their mindset on what they believe is the right thing to do for their life. So 3 components of the sale. Number 1 is going to be your body. Number 2 is tone, and number 3 is words. So when it comes down to your body, if I'm sitting down on a call with somebody and I'm trying to help them make a decision to come into business, and I'm in the closing stage of the call, if I'm all up in this person's face, they're probably going to feel a little bit intimidated and they're not going to want to make a decision right away. But maybe if I sit back, I'm giving them a little bit of room here, and I sit back and now I just change my body language, and it changes the energy of the conversation that we're having. Okay, number 2 is going to be the tone. Am I excited to meet with this person? Am I actually bringing energy to the call? And if I'm not bringing the energy, this person is going to think, you know what? Does Sean even want to be here? Does Sean even care about this opportunity enough to where he doesn't seem excited? The tone of your voice is so important when you're on a call with someone and having a conversation, especially when you're trying to bring them into business with you. And number 3, the words that you use is extremely valuable as well. It's important that you're thinking about the words that are coming out of your mouth, and you have preparation before you actually hop onto the call with this person. The words can make or break the conversation. Number 4, you want to build rapport to confirm the identification of their needs. Imagine I hopped onto a Zoom call with Tyler, right? Tyler, you're here on the call right now, and imagine I'm sitting down with you for the very first time, and I'm telling you a story about how I've been able to retire my wife and retire my wife's mom, and I'm selling you on my dream of what I've been able to accomplish. Tyler, imagine you had the worst relationship with your parents, the worst relationship with the people that were closest to you in your life, and that's the last thing that you want to do. If I didn't confirm that that's what you want to do, then I'm selling you the wrong dream. I'm actually selling you the nightmare rather than selling the dream of what you actually want. So the way I'm able to identify what you want, Tyler, is I'm going to ask you questions like, hey, Tyler, what are some of the goals that you would like to accomplish here over the next 12 months? And I'm going to write those things down. I'm going to write down exactly what Tyler wants, And that's going to allow me to identify exactly what his needs are. And now I have the ability to sell directly to his needs rather than the needs of myself. Number 5, you want to look for people who have already been successful in any area of your life, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you've won in any area of your life, whether it was sports, maybe in business, whether your career. Okay, I see a lot of 1s here. So a lot of you individuals have already won. When you've won in life before, you know what it feels like to win, and you crave that. You crave the winning culture. You crave being a part of a winning organization. And now that you have an opportunity to win inside of life and win inside of a business, you now get to do that for yourself. So you're going to crave that every single day, and you're going to look for it. I remember being in the Marine Corps, and I had plenty of opportunity for success, plenty of opportunity to win. And to be honest, I always felt like there was a cap above me. I feel like there was a place that I can never surpass because there's only a certain amount of ranks that I can hit in the military. So I'm always going to have a cap right above me. As much as I want to grow, I know that long term it's going to stunt my growth. So I want to be in a position to where I have an opportunity to win at a high level without any kind of glass ceiling over my head. Number 6, you want to treat this like it's your own business, because it is. Think about it like this. A majority of people inside of life that are working a traditional 9-to-5 job, they're using their last name to build another man or woman's last name for the rest of their life. Okay? Understand that when you're coming into a business to where you have an opportunity to build something for yourself, you have to work harder than you ever have in your entire life, because it's your last name on the line. Okay, it's the Hernandez last name on the line. It's the Tafua last name on the line. It's the Perez last name on the line. It's all of your last names. It's not mine. It's not my last name. You're building something for yourself. I've already built something great for my last name. Are you going to do it for yourself? And number 7, if a reminder is not before the cost stands alone. So if there's a cost for your program, and you have to pay for something, let's just say you're in real estate, you're in finance, like individuals have to attain a state license. If I don't remind this individual, let's say that their goal is to retire their parents and make sure that their kids never have to worry about anything financially inside of their life. If I don't remind them that before I talk to them about how much it's going to cost for them to be able to do it, the cost will remain alone and it'll stand alone. So this is how I'll do it. If I'm sitting down again with Tyler, I say, hey Tyler, I want to let you know, I know I just showed you everything that we do, all the companies we work with, all the products that we offer. It's the best in the industry. It's the highest paid industry. This is what the compensation looks like. And I show them all these things. And then I say, hey, Tyler, by the way, all of these things will be able to help you potentially retire your parents. Make sure that your family never has to worry about anything financially if you're willing to work hard. But Tyler, the only thing that you have to do, number 1, is work hard. But number 2, you have to attain your own state license. And the cost of that license is roughly $400 in your state. Is there any reason why that you paying $400 is too much for you to be able to accomplish all of those things inside of your life? If I didn't give him the reminder, the cost would stand alone, and he would only be thinking that, man, I have to pay $400 to be able to attain this license, to be able to, you know what I mean? He's not thinking about all the things that we had just talked about. He's now only thinking that I have to pay this money. And then the last one, number 8, is there is riches in the niches. You want to find your niche and own it. Understand that when you're connecting with someone who has a common ground, whether you have a military background together, you both have a nursing background, you both came from sales, you're both husbands or fathers or spouses, you now have a common ground. And when you meet that person, they now have a sense of feeling a little bit more secure because you know what kind of background you guys came from. You have some relatability with each other in each other's lives. So now to give you an example, if I meet a Marine for the very first time and we both share that we have a military background, it's going to be like we've already known each other for years because we know what we've been through, and it makes it a lot more comfortable having a conversation with this individual. And now the shoulders are dropped a little bit. Allows me to go into the conversation with the shoulders drop, and allows me to introduce something new to them without a higher level of skepticism. So if you can focus on those 8 areas, it's going to help you exponentially when it comes down to scaling your business or scaling your organization.